let the Merseyside voice be heard. They meet for the 140th time in the Football League, stretching back to 1894, and never more poignant than this. Minutes without a pin being dropped. Liverpool paying its respect to the 95 Liverpool fans who were lost at Hillsborough. A fixture that's always divided this great city, of course, and divided many families in it, but tonight, Merseyside, as we've seen, stands united and mindful of all the suffering, and yet determined now to offer a fitting tribute to those who were lost and those who are still suffering after Hillsborough. But Liverpool believe the time is right to get the ball rolling again, and here are the teams. Everton with Neville Southall in goal. He had a slight groin strain. 2 is Neil McDonald. 3 is Pat Vanden Hauwe. And then we have the 2 central defenders, the skipper Kevin Ratcliffe at number 4. Alongside him, Dave Watson at number 5. At number 6 is Paul Bracewell. 7, and in great form at the moment, is Pat Nevin. Like Neil McDonald, experiencing his first Merseyside derby. At number 8, Trevor Stephen. 9 is Graham Sharp. 10 is Tony Cottee, the top scorer with 18, including 2 in last Sunday's Simod Cup final. And number 11, a man who made 5 first-team appearances way back for Liverpool, Kevin Sheedy. Meanwhile, Liverpool in goal is Bruce Grobbelaar. Number 2, Gary Ablett, who will play as a central defender. 3, a Merseyside derby debut for Steve Staunton. 4, the new footballer of the year, Steve Nicol. 5 is Ronnie Whelan. 6, Alan Hansen, his first league game of the season after a terrible knee injury and 2 operations on it. Number 7, Peter Beardsley. 8 is John Aldridge, top scorer with 24. 9 is Ray Houghton. 10, John Barnes. And number 11, Steve McMahon. And the 2 substitutes for Everton are Wayne Clark and Stuart McCall, Barry Venison and Ian Rush for Liverpool. Our referee tonight, Neil Midgley from Salford. This will be his 6th Merseyside derby. As I was saying, Liverpool now believe that this is the time to get the ball rolling again, and indeed such has been their dignity and their devotion and their strength even over the past few weeks that you know instinctively that their timing must be right. I fancy it's a night when the healing touch maybe has started to do its work, although you feel also that there'll be many a tear not far below the surface for Merseyside men like Steve McMahon, Liverpool born and bred, who played for this club before he went to Liverpool. Ian Rush, one of the 2 Liverpool substitutes tonight. My co-commentator tonight is Ian St John, himself a distinguished Liverpool footballer. And in case you feel there be some bias, I'm sure there won't be, because it's a big Merseyside family occasion here tonight, Ian.
Well, it certainly is, Brian. I'm looking forward to the game. I think we're all waiting to see how Liverpool perform in the early minutes, and if they can get into their stride. Everton, of course, won't be standing back and letting them do that. They'll be going right from the off, and we should see an exciting game tonight.
Colin Harvey, the Everton manager, was saying to me, I think it'll be a ding-donger, and anything less would be disrespectful to all those who've suffered from Hillsborough. I think once the first whistle goes, we shall have a true Merseyside derby. And there it goes. Everton in the blue, attacking the goal to our left. Liverpool in their famous all red. Just reminding you, of course, that Arsenal have taken a 6-point lead at the top of the First Division now. Liverpool in second place. Liverpool who've won their last 11 matches, 12 if you include the game they had in Glasgow against Celtic last Sunday. Everton with just 2 wins in their last 7 in the league. They've lost in the Simod Cup final, but they are through to an FA Cup final at Wembley. Van den Hauwe getting it back to Neville Southall. Ablett missing that time, and in fact a foul on Sharp, giving Everton the free kick. Whelan looking to marshal his men. Sheedy, of course, will step forward for this sort of situation with that splendid left foot of his. And Liverpool hoping to stay intact in these opening minutes. Sheedy with a shot, it's gone through and straight to Grobbelaar. Through the wall, but not too difficult for the Liverpool goalkeeper. Meantime, at the other end, up goes Barnes. Watson hooking it away for Everton towards Sharp, the big target man up front for them. Staunton. Curious, it was a very subdued Goodison Park, really up until the teams came out, and Ian, it was almost as though the minute's silence and then the first whistle released something here.
Well, that's right. I think everybody was just waiting for that, and once that happened, you know, and the action starts, it's back to normal.
Timely interception there from Neil McDonald for Everton, but it's Liverpool's throw. Staunton will take it. Barnes. Room here for Staunton to get a good cross in. Houghton's up there, and Van den Hauwe's header just knocks it away for Everton. Ray Houghton, a flick inside there towards Whelan, picked up though by Trevor Stephen. Sheedy's touch, Van den Hauwe's ball played a little hurriedly and into touch. It's a marvellous sight here at Goodison Park, not only to see reds and blues mingling together on the terraces, but also the fences having been taken down. Beardsley going in, no foul. McDonald. Nicol. Ray Houghton again. Cut out by Ratcliffe. Here's Nevin. There's a special buzz when he gets the ball these days. He's in really sparkling form. Van den Hauwe. McMahon. Up goes Beardsley. Shown such fortitude, these players, in the face of so much tragedy over the last couple of weeks, and supported by Everton as well. Here's Barnes on the break, and it's gone too far. Derby results, the 140th, as I said, and just look how close it is, going back to the 1890s. There's just one between them. Liverpool with 49 victories, Everton with 48. Field at the moment, Hansen has played in more Merseyside derbies than anybody bar one. Playing his 30th today, and only Ian Callaghan of Liverpool could beat that with 31. Looked like a handball there by Cottee, indeed there was. Incredible record. And Alan Hansen, it's got to be, I suppose, a slight gamble on Kenny Dalglish's part that he's been out the whole season. It's his first league game. He played just those 6 minutes at Hillsborough, and then it was basically a practice game against Celtic. He's not match hardened, but he is a natural athlete, is Alan Hansen. Nevin to Bracewell, to Nevin. Here's Hauwe rampaging down that left touchline. Could be a problem here. Oh! That came into Grobbelaar's arms, but only after a near miss by Cottee and after Ablett had ducked underneath it. Barnes. And Hauwe gets it back.
I think Everton are looking in the early stages to hit a lot of long stuff up in the middle, you know, for Graham Sharp, hoping that, like there, he can maybe outdo Gary Ablett. And it's not a bad ploy, actually, because he's very strong in the air, Graham Sharp.
Back to McDonald. Here's Beardsley. Now McMahon. Aldridge up ahead of him, brought down by Bracewell. Free kick quickly taken, no complaining. Nicol, the footballer of the year. Whelan. Ablett. Beardsley. McMahon. Piecing a few things together, Liverpool, and the pass to Houghton finds him offside.
Lovely one-touch football again by Liverpool. You know, they can pick the threads up so quickly, can't they? And they've been away in Blackpool since the Glasgow game, and I'm sure they've just been concentrating on the football and trying to get back into that pattern that they had before the Hillsborough disaster.
Nicol. Sheedy. Bracewell to Hauwe. Ratcliffe. Finding Sharp again. Stephen. And the ball tucked out there to little Pat Nevin. McDonald. Again, that ball played high towards Sharp. Sheedy trying to get it onto the left boot. Hacked away in the end by Gary Ablett. Everton throw. Beardsley. Nicol. And back to Grobbelaar. And Staunton plays a long ball, but Watson was alive to it as Aldridge tried to get in behind him. Here's Hauwe. Staunton. Now Ray Houghton. Barnes has gone streaking on ahead for him. Here's Nevin. Free kick to Liverpool. The manager has something to say about it. He's really been standing tall these past few weeks. He's on the bench. The ball now finds John Barnes. McMahon lining up the long shot, and it deflected off the defender. The linesman is flagging on this side, though, presumably for an offside, so it may not be a corner. Neil Midgley hasn't noticed it yet. Now being shown by Sheedy that the linesman was flagging, and it'll be a free kick to Everton. Good record here at Goodison of Everton. They've lost only 2 at home this season against Luton Town and Arsenal. And with 10 minutes of this game gone, Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Nevin. McDonald. And now Whelan. On. Nicol. There's a purpose about Liverpool's stride at the moment. A lovely ball from McMahon finding John Barnes. Beardsley. That time it's cut out by McDonald and gets it back to Southall. Sharp's header. Nicol gets it back. Staunton. Again, that long ball hit by McDonald towards Graham Sharp. Ratcliffe. Will that reach Southall? Houghton's after it. Southall! Wow, acrobatic bit of play there by the Everton goalkeeper, because the pass was never quite going to reach him inside his own penalty area, and Houghton was after him, and so it was real emergency action here by Neville Southallian.
Yes, it was. It was a very poor back pass by Ratcliffe.
Houwe. Chasing, being forced by Bracewell to go back. Whelan has given it away. Sharp picks it up. It's onto the left boot of Sheedy. That could spell trouble. Play on, says referee Midgley. No foul on the Everton number 11. And Nicol grateful to get it away to Beardsley. Touched in beautifully there for Whelan. Here's Peter Beardsley again. A quick touch by him, which McMahon couldn't pick up. And the signs are good. Liverpool's football beginning to flow, and Everton look capable of matching it.
Oh yes, I mean it's a very even Steven start to the game. Both sides are knocking the ball around in a confident manner.
McDonald. Cottee. To Nevin. Here McDonald again. Goes Sharp, but he's beaten well there by Steve Nicol. Ablett there where he needed to be. Houghton. Now Hansen. Cut out by Bracewell. Here's Ablett. Staunton picking out Barnes. Beautiful ball for Beardsley. Nicol's gone along outside him. Houghton through to Aldridge. The flag is up. They're working some fine movements at the moment. Liverpool. Aldridge adjudged just offside there, Ian.
Oh, just offside, I thought, yes. Possibly. I mean, the replay was rather quick, wasn't it? But it was a lovely ball threaded through. John Aldridge obviously felt he was onside, but up went the flag.
Stephen. On the ground this time and finding Sharp. Now Nevin. Nevin again. Everton throw. Stephen. Cottee trying to get it down for Graham Sharp. Played wide for Sheedy. Sharp on the far side. Stephen's in there as well. Sharp's in there too. Saved by Grobbelaar. And the ball coming eventually hooked away by Ablett. Some very good work indeed by Bruce Grobbelaar after Sharp appeared to have so much time in that Liverpool penalty area. Everton now with a free kick. Sheedy's going to take it. Watson's up for this. One big man to aim for. Sharp's another one, but it flicked off the head of the defender, Steve Staunton, I think it was.
A foul's been given against Graham Sharp for jersey pulling there by Mr. Midgley. But here's a chance again. He worked it well, didn't he? And that was a reflex saved there by Bruce Grobbelaar.
Only 4 conceded in the last 10 games for the 31-year-old Liverpool goalkeeper. Aldridge up. Sheedy. Oh, some lovely stuff being played here tonight. Nicol. To Staunton. Beardsley, a little touch for Whelan. Nicol's gone away down the right-hand side for them, and they reach him. Sheedy couldn't stop him. Van den Hauwe's after him. Houghton supporting him. McMahon trying to get it through again. McMahon flicking it almost to get it into Houghton. Houghton picks it up this time now and finds Nicol. Crowd are loving this. Hansen. Slide rule stuff there for Ray Houghton, and off the head of Trevor Stephen for a Liverpool corner. Their first of the game, which Barnes will take. Bracewell at the post. Southall there as well. It's with Ray Houghton, and now to John Barnes. Hansen. Ball cut out by Nevin, and now Everton all the way. Hansen's pass not reaching its man. The tackle goes in. Bracewell keeps it going for Everton. Finds McDonald. Slipping Bracewell, hoisting the long one for Aldridge to chase, and this time he's using his head. And Southall gets it away. Sheedy. This is really easy on the eye, Ian, isn't it?
Marvellous stuff.
A free kick.
Great football by both sides. I mean, the ball is pinging around at tremendous pace, but all good, accurate passing, great movement off the ball, which allows them, of course, to get the passes in. And it's all very entertaining.
McDonald to Nevin. Barnes pulled back to try and hold him in check, and does so. Oh, poor clearance there by Staunton, I think it was, to Stephen. And Watson was right in there amongst the front runners, heading it over for Everton.
I feel if Everton are going to get something tonight, that's the ball that will pay dividends for them. Liverpool are a wee bit shaky there. I'm looking at Alan Hansen, who has made one or two uncharacteristic mistakes for him. But really, when you think it's his first real testing game this season, I mean, it's a real precious game for him.
This time, Grobbelaar's clearance not so good. Nevin finding Cottee. Stephen. McDonald floating in again towards Sharp. That time Hansen was right there with him. Good work by Ablett. Helped on by McMahon. Finding Barnes. And past Bracewell as though he wasn't there. Oh, and a lovely ball, but Beardsley just a fraction offside.
Well, Everton are taking a chance. They're holding the line to play offside, but and they've caught Liverpool, but only just on 2 or 3 occasions.
Nicol. Slight miscue, but Staunton was there. Stephen to Bracewell. Looking to get Nevin away on the far side. Staunton was in quickly. And again. McDonald up towards Sharp. Almost an arrogant little flick there by young Steve Staunton. Finding Steve McMahon. A touch by him for Houghton. Off on that busy stride of his again now. Cottie's after him. And gets him for the cheers of the Evertonians. Stephen. Played wide for McDonald. Both teams were saying before the start, we really want to put on something special tonight, and my goodness, at the moment they're achieving that. Beardsley, just getting it away, helped by Bracewell there. Here's McMahon, a real powerhouse in that midfield for Liverpool. Here he is again. Whelan, Nicol, Steve Nicol. Offside against Aldridge. He wanted to flick it on to Beardsley. And again, Everton playing that offside game. We've now played halfway through the first half. Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Cottee. It's McMahon. Hansen to Nicol. Watson. Liverpool won their last 11, unbeaten in their last 17. As I say, 6 points behind Arsenal, but with 2 games in hand. Remember, of course, that Arsenal still have to come to play on Merseyside. There's Bracewell. Now Ratcliffe. Everybody pushed inside the Liverpool half now. Towards Graham Sharp again. Ablett getting up. And a corner given. The ball just flicking off the head of the big Liverpool number 2. Sheedy going across. Watson in there, Sharp. Stephen. Bracewell poised on the edge of the box. McDonald's up in there as well. They play it short. Staunton read that's comfortably enough. Oh, a good little ball there played by Sheedy for Nevin. Touched on by Cottee. And now picked up here by Aldridge. Whelan. McDonald. Nevin. Hansen. Houghton. Didn't quite thread it through to Barnes, or will it come to him? No, McDonald's across there. Barnes once more for Liverpool. Trying to get a yard on McDonald, succeeds in doing so, curls it back. At that time, Sheedy, of all people, right back there, giving a helping hand when it was sorely needed in that Everton defence. Ball out of play. Cottee couldn't keep it in. Liverpool's throw. A little bit of luck with that one, but it got him past McDonald. Beardsley takes it up. A little shimmy and a shot that's wide. This Liverpool form would be food for thought for men like George Graham, the Arsenal manager, watching I'm sure tonight, and all the Arsenal fans as well.
I'm sure George will be wondering if his defensive setup, playing the sweeper system as he did on Monday, will be good enough to contain the Liverpool forwards.
Well, here's Nicol. Now Houghton. Touch by Staunton. Now Whelan. Here's Beardsley. Didn't quite go for him. Whelan can keep it going again, and the little chip very nearly found Aldridge. By Sharp, picked up by Staunton. Staunton. Here's Barnes. McMahon to Nicol. Inside for Houghton, the little touch from McMahon. Well, he lets fly so effectively from that sort of range.
They set up the chances so well for the midfield players, Brian. They play into feet, and the midfield players come racing onto it, lay it back, and they have the shot.
Whelan. A free kick to Liverpool. Some of the football this season, Ian, has been a class apart, hasn't it? I remember a marvellous game they had at Villa Park against Arsenal in the Littlewoods Cup replay, I think it was. A terrific performance at Coventry a month or so ago. They've really turned on the style, and both sides, in fact, are doing a very good job here tonight. They wanted to put on a great exhibition, and they are succeeding. Barnes. McMahon to Nicol. Barnes again. Floated this time towards Aldridge, but Southall spotted that quickly enough. Ablett, fielded by Kenny Dalglish. Stephen. Coming towards the half-hour mark, and we await the first goal. Barnes' foot too high, a free kick to Everton. Jump by Ablett. Needs to be against Sharp. Slipped by Hauwe, but Trevor Stephen was in there. Ablett again. Whelan scampering after this one. Staunton now. Nicol. Free kick to Liverpool. Quickly taken by Beardsley. Finding McMahon in a bit of space. Barnes in space as well on the far side. McMahon. Whelan alongside him, so too is Nicol. Hansen. Along for the first time on this side of the field. Trying to fox Trevor Stephen. Clash there between McMahon and Watson. Liverpool still in possession with Staunton. Barnes. Try from a long way out, maybe. Cannoned off the Everton wall. Whelan keeps. The screw turned right down, dinks the ball in there, but Southall was there. Period of pressure there by Liverpool, but the Everton defence holding really firm. Now Cottee. Bracewell. Easy this one. Houghton. Beardsley peeling off one side. And look at McMahon, the run he's made, but played just a little too far ahead of him. And Southall, who at first looked a little slow coming off that line, suddenly made up lost ground. Barnes again. So much thoughtful play out here. As Houghton swings another ball, inch perfect there for Peter Beardsley. Gets past McDonald. Plays the ball into Aldridge, but there was nobody there to take that one, and Hauwe brings it away for Everton. Sheedy.
McDonald's use of the ball has been poor, Brian. Let's see what he does with this one.
Well, the fist of Bruce Grobbelaar found that one. And here's Ray Houghton. Beardsley skipping away from that challenge of Watson. looking to see what's on. That wasn't what was intended. It came off Bracewell, and Everton for a moment in disarray as Stephen and Southall were on different wavelengths. Oh, lovely play by Stephen, and a good advantage played there by the referee. The linesman was flagging for a foul, and he'll just have a quick word with Aldridge as he went by, but it was a great piece of skill by Stephen.
Well, I thought actually that Trevor Stephen, after he got away with a very lucky interception with the goalkeeper, gave Aldridge an elbow here. Just watch this. So that for me was a foul for Liverpool, but you know, the referee said, "Okay, lads, just play on." And I think he's trying to do that. He doesn't want to make, you know, the game stop and let's have free kicks. He's keeping the game flowing, and I must say a credit to both teams. When they do get free kicks, the ball is down and then off and running again.
Whelan now for Liverpool. Stephen. McDonald. Bracewell forward. Sheedy. Towards Sharp. Grobbelaar's there again. It's a fantastic pace, this game at the moment. It's quite relentless, isn't it?
Marvellous, isn't it?
A throw to Everton. Stephen. Again, high towards Sharp. Bracewell. Cottee onside, played onside by Steve Nicol on this side of the field, but Grobbelaar was herring out that play, and it's gone into touch in any case. Bracewell hoisted a real high one there. Both Sheedy and Nicol missed it. Ablett. Whelan, with about 8 minutes of the first half left. Good strong challenge there by Stephen. Probably has done himself no good. Nicol. To Houghton. Southall. Good jump again that time. Sharp got a touch on it. Bracewell trying to get it back to Ratcliffe, but the ball wouldn't bounce kindly for him, and Beardsley takes control for Liverpool. Barnes now to McMahon. Nicol plugging away down this right flank. And you could play Steve Nicol anywhere and he'd turn in the performance.
Yes, I was delighted that he got the Sports Writers Player of the Year. He's been outstanding, Stevie Nicol, all year. You know, when Liverpool were reorganising at the back, he played everywhere, didn't he? And always did a tremendous job.
Yeah, the Football Writers made a very good choice there. And in fact, Liverpool have dominated the Footballer of the Year title, I think, for the last 6 years. I think 4 Liverpool players have taken that award. Stephen now for Everton. Little flick now for Bracewell. Played through again for Trevor Stephen, and he couldn't quite gather it in what would have been a highly dangerous position. But a good Everton move. Barnes again. Hansen. Now Whelan. No mistake there by Ratcliffe. Beardsley trying to get it on the volley. Barnes coming in as well and catching it on the volley but playing it wide. I think it's Ray Houghton who's injured.
I think Beardsley's shot smacked him right in the face, Brian.
Well, Beardsley really hit it. That after a mistake by Kevin Ratcliffe. There was the Ratcliffe mistake. Houghton getting in behind it. Ooh, indeed it was. Terrible whack in the face for Ray Houghton from Peter Beardsley's blockbuster, and the ball goes wide from John Barnes.
I think he might have a black eye later tonight.
It's a real smack. It's coming up already, isn't it?
A tough week, Glaswegian will be okay.
Glaswegian plays the Republic of Ireland. Began his football down in London with West Ham and then Fulham. This is how poor Ray Houghton gets it smack in the face there from Beardsley. A goal kick for Everton to be taken by Neville Southall. Centre of the picture there in the spectacles, the West German manager Franz Beckenbauer, here to pay his respects to Liverpool Football Club, but also to take a good look at Neville Southall, Pat van den Hauwe and Kevin Ratcliffe, of course, 3 Welsh players who the West Germans will face at Cardiff in a couple of weeks' time. Barnes cleared that time by Ratcliffe, and a mighty fist away there by Southall, going full toss into touch. We hope to be talking to Franz Beckenbauer at half-time.
I was talking to Beckenbauer before the game, Brian, and he was saying he was looking forward to the atmosphere tonight. You know, he really thought this would be a cracking game, and I think he wanted to be here, apart from looking at the Welsh players, just to see the match.
Staunton caught a little off balance. Sheedy just nicking that away. The right foot shot is on favoured foot. And high amongst the Liverpool fans behind Bruce Grobbelaar's goal. About 3 minutes to the interval now. 0-0 still the score. Here's Nicol. Whelan.
See, the Liverpool players in midfield, Brian, are getting so much space. You know, the Everton lads are not closing them down. They're allowing McMahon and Whelan in midfield to pick the ball up in loads of space.
Barnes. Here's Beardsley, and away goes Houghton. Ratcliffe's after him. Aldridge is through the middle, and McMahon is in there, and he's put it wide. The flag was up in any case, and Liverpool within a whisker of taking a lead right on half-time. A flowing and exciting move out of defence. Houghton getting the better of Ratcliffe there for pace. A little chip there. Aldridge almost forcing it home. The ball then comes out to Steve McMahon, and it goes past the post. I think there was an infringement, and it'll be a free kick. Close thing though, Ian.
There was a mystery decision. That I didn't think there was any fouling being done there.
He may have thought that Aldridge had pushed the defender as he was going in, do you think?
Possible.
Now Everton beginning to play it around a bit as van den Hauwe plays it high towards Sharp. Bracewell. Here we go again. It's with Beardsley. Here's Nicol, willing as ever down this flank. Aldridge peeling off through the middle there, and Houghton in there as well. Beardsley available, couldn't get it to Barnes. There's Whelan. Inevitably McMahon is there. Whelan again. Back to Ablett. Played wide. And Nicol just keeping it in play. Hansen. Ian, you've played in a number of Merseyside derbies. You've watched many more than we have. I mean, this is the genuine article for all the problems that have beset this city over the last couple of weeks.
Well, a lot of people thought, well, you know, that might be an after you Claude game. I never, because I thought when both teams get out on the field, you know, you forget everything, and it's Liverpool against Everton, and both sides want to win it.
Here's Barnes. Playing time added on at the end of the first half for Bracewell now. For Everton, gets it back to Neville Southall. Liverpool's free kick, taken quickly.
Sheedy. It's with Houghton. But the whistle has gone for half-time. The first 45 minutes that has been a credit to everybody here. A city with such a big heart that many people felt had been broken, but it's beating again so strongly. And it's been a marvellous exhibition. But no goals. And we, after a break, will be getting the views of the former Liverpool star Craig Johnston and the West German manager Franz Beckenbauer. But at the moment here at Goodison Park, it's Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Welcome back to Goodison Park. The score is 0-0 in this match between Everton and Liverpool, the 140th Merseyside derby. The referee gets this second half underway. Liverpool now attack the goal to our left. Hansen to Staunton. And Watson lets that one go over for the goal kick. As Elton was saying, really moving scenes here at half-time, but Harvey was saying yesterday that the tragedy really hasn't forged any stronger bonds between our two clubs. He said it's really just shown people how close we've always been. And there is a marvellous spirit here at Goodison Park tonight. It's a throw to Everton. Taken by Neil McDonald. Nevin to McDonald. McDonald quickly in on Beardsley there. And towards Aldridge. Watson in close attendance. Houghton playing it short to Beardsley. Now Barnes looking to create a little bit of magic there. The flick in is met though by the head of Watson. In goes Whelan, and away comes Vanden Hauwe. Cottee's touch to Vanden Hauwe, the left back. Houghton will take this one though. That looked like a handball by Bracewell. It is indeed a free kick to Liverpool. Houghton with it towards Aldridge, flicked away by the head of Watson. Here's John Barnes for Liverpool.
Beardsley. Cut out by McDonald. Under a lot of pressure from Aldridge. Beardsley will take this throw for Liverpool. Barnes taken nicely on his chest, played there for Whelan, hit by him and just wide. Liverpool fans in the stand were on their feet thinking that was just going to curl inside the post, but it was always just going the other way.
I get the feeling John Barnes could be the match winner for Liverpool tonight. He's looking very strong down this left-hand side of the field, and McDonald is having a problem trying to contain him. So I think if Liverpool get the ball to Barnes, he could do the business for them.
It's Liverpool's throw. Nicol with it. Quick touch by Aldridge. Away to safety by Vanden Hauwe. Beardsley the first to show. Houghton again. Slipped his man well. The long cross towards John Barnes. Touched back by him and hooked away by Nevin. Only as far as Steve McMahon. Staunton. He's got Barnes supporting him. May not need that support. And he gets a corner. Quickly taken. Barnes letting it run. And may have let it run too far. Yes, Stevens there. Cottee battling with McMahon, and in the end the free kick's given Liverpool's way. Quickly taken by Barnes, not from the right spot, but the referee let it go. Beardsley on his way. Bracewell charging in on the challenge. Cheers from the Everton fans as they win it back again, and now the whistle has gone. I didn't hear it. I don't think anybody in the crowd did, and for a moment I don't think Steve McMahon did. For all the juggling, and it'll be a free kick to Everton. So it went just wide. The Liverpool fans thought that was just going to go in, and this is how Kenny Dalglish watched it, and he thought it was going in as well, just wide. Sheedy. Vanden Hauwe. Whelan. There's Sheedy. Stephen. Harassed and hustled into a mistake there by Beardsley. He's got Aldridge up alongside him. Barnes streaming down the left. Beardsley's shot! Aldridge goes in! And somehow they get it away behind for the corner. Got a bit of spirit there between Aldridge, recognising some great work by Southall. The shot by Beardsley pushed away there by Southall, and Southall, a magnificent save there. Recognised by John Aldridge in a very sporting way. Liverpool's corner. Barnes now onto the left boot, curling it in. Bracewell, and Bracewell again. Neil Mitchell is playing a full part in this. He's keeping this game moving beautifully. Crowd of just under 46,000 here at Goodison Park tonight. As Houghton sweeps this lovely ball here for Staunton. Kept it well. Lines it up. He's got Whelan alongside him, but plays the little cross in there towards Beardsley, but the angle was too difficult. Going back to that Southall save, that was a fantastic piece of goalkeeping.
Incredible goalkeeping. He made a great save in the first instance, then got up and dived across again for the block. Superb. I mean, he's such a good goalkeeper, Big Neville, and every time we're here, we see him making fantastic saves.
Bracewell. Get the impression that Liverpool have turned the wick up a little bit in this second half.
Well, they've had a couple of strikes at goal, which they weren't really getting through in the first half, were they? You know, a lot of possession, a lot of good play, without actually getting strikes on target. I don't think Brucey's really had a save at the other end either, has he?
Well, enjoyed that as the Liverpool manager came on. Clearly wants to keep this momentum going. Remember, they have a cup semi-final against Nottingham Forest on Sunday for Liverpool. No doubt Mr. Clough and his team will be watching very closely. And as Cottee now makes the break, he's brought down, and he hasn't given a penalty. Well, Everton fans everywhere will say we should have had a penalty there. And they'll wonder whether there was a vote of sympathy there in Neil Midgley's decision.
I wouldn't have thought so, because Tony Cottee just turned and started getting back on in the game, you know. I think Ablett just got a toe poke and got the ball away.
Difficult to see from that picture.
I think you always tell by the reaction of the player that was fouled, and I mean, Tony Cottee didn't make anything of it, did he? He just got on with the game, so he knows that they'd nicked the ball away from him.
Well, the crowd around me, the Evertonians, are booing referee Neil Midgley. They felt that should have been a penalty. Now it's Pat Nevin. Beardsley hustling after this. Here's Aldridge. McMahon, a tremendous run by him on the right-hand side of midfield. Whelan's gone outside him to make an extra man. Still with McMahon taken away by Stephen. Foul by Houghton. He helps the Everton man up, and the game is underway again. Stephen now to McDonald. Neatly getting the ball between Beardsley and Barnes. Ablett on the scene for Liverpool. McDonald again for Liverpool, for Everton. Touchdown by Nevin to Cottee. Okay. This is the penalty incident again.
No, I think he just got his foot in between Cottee's legs and poked the ball away.
Nicol. And Hansen gets it back. Hansen. Finding Whelan. Barnes. Bit of booing around the stadium now. Every time Ablett gets the ball, it's becoming a real Merseyside derby now. Whelan, a delightful ball. Nicol receiving it. Played in there. And into the side netting and behind. Another corner. Nicol waiting out there to take it. Liverpool want to get on with this game. It's still 0-0. Played to Beardsley. Onto the left boot. Easy for Southall. Staunton to Barnes. Whelan. There's McMahon. Aldridge was trying to sneak in behind there again and might still have the opportunity if Nicol can keep this going, but no, Southall's there again for Everton. Warming up Stuart McCall, their midfield man on the far side. Sharp up well. Nevin. Comes to Stephen. Here's Sharp. Played back for Hauwe. Sheedy. Hauwe again. Flipped on for Cottee. No. Well, there used to be fences at Goodison Park. They've been taken away. Whelan's ball too far for Aldridge. Nevin. Cottee in the middle. Sharp's come up quickly. Sheedy's on the far side. This will be aimed towards Sheedy.
Chance for him to tee it up, and it came off Nicol behind for the Everton corner. 14 minutes of the second half gone, still Everton 0, Liverpool 0 in this 140th Merseyside derby. Watson up from the back, McDonald up from the back, Bracewell in from the midfield, and Cottee and Sharp at the near post. Trevor Stephen will float this one in towards the near post, and Sharp, but met superbly by Steve Nicol. And it goes again. This time Sharp gets to it. Cottee's in there, and somehow Grobbelaar kept that out as Sheedy went storming in. A combination of Grobbelaar and Ablett kept Liverpool afloat. So near to an Everton goal here, as we see it from our special camera inside the goal. Ablett, and it came off Grobbelaar's leg, and he would have known nothing about it from Sheedy. Bit of good fortune there for Liverpool, Ian.
Well, the goalkeepers are keeping the sides in the game here, and at 0-0. Good goalkeeping. I thought he just stuck his leg out.
It's with Houghton. Sheedy. Good running here by Trevor Stephen. He's coming more and more into the game now and making a greater contribution, having a big influence now for Everton.
He's been playing very deep, Kevin Sheedy, and I'd like to see him just pushing up a little bit, because if they get crosses in, as they did there in that last attack, a couple of good balls played into the Liverpool box, that for me is the answer as far as they're concerned.
The moment is John Barnes. Whelan. Now Staunton. Sharp. Sheedy.
Everton having a lively spell at the moment, as Stephen finds McDonald. Hauwe. Bracewell. Watson to Nevin. Bracewell playing it into Cottee again, trying to get beyond Ablett. Hansen in the nick of time, but gives it to Nevin. The cross by him, and behind for another corner. A very good spell this by Everton. Now Sharp at the near post, Stephen supporting him there. Cottee at the back post. Watson and McDonald up from the back as well. Grobbelaar, but he didn't get to it. Bracewell heading it in again. Hansen got that away, but only as far as Beardsley, and he could do nothing with it. A real up and under that from Hauwe. Might go anywhere. In the end, it was the little touch by Ray Houghton that found Steve Staunton. And here's Barnes for Liverpool. Aldridge. No, not the touch Liverpool wanted. It goes straight to Hauwe.
And the Blues can come forward again as Liverpool start warming up both their substitutes, Barry Venison and Ian Rush. McDonald on that far side now. Might come for Sharp. Grobbelaar saves! In anger. Sharp's volley saved by Grobbelaar. But here come Liverpool now with Nicol. Aldridge trying to get in behind them here, and Southall judging it to a nicety. It's, as Ian was saying, the goalkeepers on both sides playing so well. "18 minutes of the second half gone. Everton 0, Liverpool 0. Off Staunton's head, Everton throw. McDonald, Stephen, Cottee, now Barnes, Whelan, Houghton, Watson gets it back. Nevin. Got away from Barnes. Bracewell trying to get Nevin in again. Well intercepted by Gary Ablett for Liverpool. Beardsley's touch not reaching Aldridge. Instead it's Hauwe for Everton. And the Blues have dominated the last 10 minutes or so, Ian.
Well, they're turning the screw a little bit. They're fighting for the ball a lot harder. You know, they're getting closer to Liverpool and winning it to keep the pressure on.
Houghton. Whelan. Aldridge. Playing straight at Southall. Staunton to Hansen. Houghton. Beardsley. Here it is with Barnes. Almost a lazy cross there, clipped off the defender and fell awkwardly for Watson and McMahon in there as well. There was an infringement which gives Everton the free kick. And McMahon obviously said something to Neil Midge as he went through. And the first moment of discord in the game. A free kick to Everton. To Liverpool. And Ian Rush will soon be in the fray. He's in the dugout at the moment, getting stripped off. It's Everton's throw with Houghton. Houghton. Beardsley up alongside him. Oh, pulled back too far, conveniently for Nevin. Finding Sheedy. A long ball and a beauty for Sharp.
supported by McDonald. Back to Sharp again. Cottee is offside.
Tony Cottee's been very lively in the last sort of 15 minutes, Brian. He's been involved in most of the stuff up there in the Liverpool box. Very lively indeed, and he looked for the ball off Sharp there. You could tell him, he was saying to Sharp, just play it in there for me, but you can see he's a yard off.
Ablett. Word from Jim Rosenthal on the other side of the field is that it's probably John Aldridge who's coming off for Ian Rush.
At the moment it's Everton's throw. Well, here comes Ian Rush. And number 8 is being shown to John Aldridge. A Liverpool lad through and through. It's a handshake from Rush. And so another bonus for Frans Beckenbauer here, because Ian Rush, of course, a Welsh international, likely to be playing against the West Germans in Cardiff at the end of this month. And I gather that Frans Beckenbauer was slightly surprised that Ian wasn't in the starting lineup. Again, McMahon. First touch for Rush. Whelan. Staunton. Taken nicely on his body. Barnes close in support. Rush has made a little darting run for him. It's Rush again. Oh, a lovely touch by Cottee. A beautiful touch there. Swerving the ball into the path of Sheedy. Ratcliffe. Spawns his ball, but he was just nudging Nevin in the back, and it'll be a free kick to Everton. A free kick to be taken by Sheedy. Or will it be Nevin? That's Sheedy with that left foot of his. Curled in there. Sharp was up. Behind for the goal. Ian Rush, in fact, looking for a big landmark here. He shares the record of Merseyside derby goals with the legendary Evertonian Dixie Dean, both with 19. Rush scored his in 21 games. Dixie scored his in 17 games between 1925 and 1937.
Alec Young scored 16 or so there. I didn't think Alec had scored as many as that. It must have been the other Alec Young. There was one that played in the 30s.
That's right.
You'll remember
the one that you remember, yes.
Not the Vision, not the Golden.
Not the Golden Vision.
No. I mean, he was some player, Alec Young. The young Alec Young.
It's with Ablett. And now Staunton. Rush. Big swift challenge and a good one there by Whelan. In goes McMahon as well. To try to lift the pace again. Beardsley! Hooked it wide, dragged it wide, when it looked a sure thing there for Liverpool.
But the pressing of the Liverpool midfield players was magnificent there. You know, they pressed the ball and they were able to give Beardsley the chance, and really and truly, he has to hit the target from there. That was a great chance. That's a chance to the game, I would think. Well constructed. Lovely ball in his path.
Good jump by Sharp. Nevin to Stephen. And Cottee on the loose now.
Nevin and Sharp up alongside him. Stephen now picking out McDonald. Wants a good cross, gets a good cross. Sharp on the far side, and Nicol went up there at the expense of a corner. No, a throw. be taken by Kevin Sheedy, a former Liverpool player himself. Sheedy. Beardsley gets it back to Nicol. Rush. Sheedy. Staunton's ball. Now Barnes. Little touch by Beardsley for Houghton. And now Nevin. All the space he could want down this right touchline at the moment. Whelan coming across to engage him. Flick there towards Sharp, over the top. Not the best of headers by a man who is a very good header of the ball, Graham Sharp.
But what a tasty little ball from Pat Nevin, who has done some very good work down this side. Barnes has been checking back, you know, to try and keep him quiet. But when he gets a little bit of him, Nevin's got lovely skill, and he just took a little player on and knocked a lovely ball in.
Staunton rushes after this, but his Welsh teammate is there before him. Beardsley. Up goes Ablett. McDonald. Hansen, Beardsley, and Barnes. A quarter of an hour of this game left. McMahon. Beardsley with a little dummy. It didn't really fool Stephen, but he still finds Nicol on the far side. McMahon giving Staunton some stick there for not getting forward quickly enough. It's back with McMahon. Whelan. McDonald. And Nevin. Played almost lazily down the line there for Cottee. Well met again by Ablett. Watson. Cottee. Oh, a touchback there and a good one for Bracewell. It had Grobbelaar flying, but it was always clearing the crossbar. I say Cottee's coming more and more into this, isn't he?
Yes, I did say to you, Brian, he is. He's very lively looking now in the second half. But that was a good ball into him. You see, McDonald in the first half hadn't been playing good balls forward. That was a lovely little ball. Played forward, the layoff, and Bracewell in with a good shooting chance.
In the meantime, Everton making a substitution. Kevin Sheedy's going off, and Stuart McCall coming into the midfield.
Whelan. Beardsley. Sharp will get this. But the whistle will stop the ball. And it's a Liverpool free kick. Beardsley finding Barnes with it. Again, Nevin has pulled back to try and snuff out the challenge of Barnes, and in fact it's McCall in the end who does it. And here is Nevin. Ablett, Staunton. Oh. The fresh legs of Stuart McCall took him charging into that challenge. Hansen. Well kept in by Nevin. And now Cottee. Barnes. Oh, a lovely ball. Played for Whelan. Rush is on the run as well. The flag is up. Again, the Liverpool midfielders making things happen up front.
Ronnie Whelan, I think, has had an outstanding game for Liverpool in midfield, along with McMahon. You know, they have really bossed the show from midfield.
The Everton player for a Liverpool throw. Staunton to Barnes. Again, Nevin has dropped back there to add support to that defence on that side of the field. McMahon looked as though he'd lost it for a moment. Got it back again. Swept this lovely ball here now for Houghton. Delayed it too long. Stuart McCall now for Everton. Hansen getting the better of Cottee there. Nicol. Rush. Barnes. Whelan. Again, full credit to the referee, keeping this game flowing well. Barnes, the little flick by him. Watson on the end of it for Everton. Hooked away by Stephen to Sharp. Cottee is up and he's onside, but the pass wasn't good enough and Staunton was in for Liverpool. Just under 10 minutes of the game left. Hansen. Stopped by Ratcliffe. And now Whelan. Looking now for a late winning surge from one side or the other in this Merseyside derby. Nicol. Whelan's cross. Barnes will gather on this side. Oh, delightful skills by him, and chested down very competently indeed by Hauwe for Southall. Great work by Barnes down that byline though, with seemed no more than about 6 inches in which to move. Stephen bringing it away now for Everton. To Neil McDonald. Beardsley will chase this. Watson's there to hold him off. Might take some holding off too. Barnes coming up in support, but it's Beardsley. Rush was in there, but goodness knows who it came off. It must have come off Southall, because it's gone behind for the Liverpool corner.
minutes to go, and we still await the opening goal in this Merseyside derby. Barnes with the corner for Liverpool. Rush in the 6-yard area. Nicol's come up into the box as well. Houghton had it knocked off his head by Van den Hauwe. Whelan knocking it back in again. Ratcliffe there, but the whistle had gone. Match is being played elsewhere tonight, of course. Newcastle 1, West Ham 2. I'm told that means Newcastle relegated. Nottingham Forest 4, Millwall 1. That puts Nottingham Forest up into 3rd place. So sad news for all those up in the northeast. And for the likes of Peter Beardsley, a former Newcastle player, and Neil McDonald also. They played in the same boys' club team, Wallsend Boys Club. And now Houghton. No foul. The game goes on. Neil McDonald to Pat Nevin. Stopped by Whelan. In goes McCall. Finds McDonald with it. And outside the First Division, Wigan 3, Bristol Rovers 0. That's a blow for Bristol Rovers' hopes of getting out of the 3rd and into the 2nd. Good result for Wigan near the bottom of the 3rd. And Torquay 1, Carlisle 0. That First Division result at Newcastle means that West Ham are still hanging in there and hoping for the best. Here's Beardsley. Rush well offside. 6 minutes of the game left. And still, it's Everton 0, Liverpool 0. McCall. Finding Sharp. A little ball for Nevin. Cottee's waiting in the middle. And so's Grobbelaar. Oh, Ratcliffe. Well, he made a momentary error, but he was back quickly with the header to foil Rush and get it back to Neville Southall. McDonald. Sharp. Delightful little layoff for Cottee. Couldn't quite gather it, though. Hansen spotted it too. Just 5 minutes left now. 0-0 the score. It looked to me as though McMahon went in far too fiercely there on Van den Hauwe. The best of times, too, fairly explosive characters on the field. And a free kick to Everton, quite properly given. Kevin Ratcliffe will take it, their captain. And Whelan will meet it. Van den Hauwe, short to Stephen. And again. Played in towards Cottee. Down for Sharp, touched by Nevin. And Grobbelaar reacting quickly enough. Staunton. Whelan to McMahon. And Everton standing firm in defence as Liverpool go forcing on towards what they hope could be a winning goal in these last minutes that would mean so much in their race for the championship. You're about to say something, Ian.
Well, I'm looking at Barnes and Nevin down there, and they've never been more than a couple of yards apart. When one team gets it, the other picks them up, and when you think that both of them are very talented wingers, it just shows you the change in trends in football. Some years ago, they would never have bothered tracking back and working back to help their team. They would have just played when they got the ball.
Barnes. Can Rush get on the end of this one? Watson's there with him. Plays it back for Beardsley. Houghton's gone up into a strong attacking position. Whelan arrived late. McMahon tries to keep it going for Liverpool. Gets support here from Staunton. Plays it through, but Houghton and couldn't get to that one. Bracewell, and some slick play there by Everton gets them out of trouble. And Stephen takes it to Vanden Hauwe on the far side. Watson. It's with Ratcliffe. About 2.5 minutes left. Rush to Barnes. No, Watson saw that one coming. Vanden Hauwe now for Everton. Offside against Sharp. Arsenal will not be too displeased, and their fans, if it finishes, so far as the Championship's concerned, if it finishes in a goalless draw here, would far prefer Liverpool to take 1 than 3 points. But a free kick for Liverpool. But Liverpool, with their remaining fixtures, as you can see, they've got 4 at home and just 1 away. Arsenal 2 at home and 2 away, and one of those games is at Anfield. Hansen to Nicol. Houghton. Tracking there from Steve Nicol. Last minute of the game. McDonald standing up big and strong, getting the header away to Nevin. Can he just throw a little bit of magic on the scene now? Oh, no, he couldn't get the ball back from Sharp. Nicol gets it away towards Rush, who's been well held by a combination of Watson and Ratcliffe. McCall's made a break from the midfield. Barnes. McMahon. Nicol. To Staunton. Extra time added on for stoppages at the end of the 90 minutes. Ian St John, a view?
Well, it's been a tough, hard game played. You know, both sides given their all, and you know, nobody expected a 0-0 actually. I thought there would have been goals in it because there'd been some lovely football played by both sides. A game where every player gave 100%, and it was great to see. It was a super game.
And the spirit on the field and off the field, around the terraces here on Merseyside, has been quite magnificent. And in the end, a fitting result really, as these 2 great old rivals complete a memorable night on Merseyside. Liverpool off and running again, helped considerably in these troubled weeks by their Everton neighbours. And as Ian was saying, both clubs providing a fitting tribute for those who were lost and those who are suffering still after Hillsborough.